Alright, y'all, welcome back to the Quick Cap with your boy Kavo. We going over NFL Week 2 picks, and we're going to do a quick little recap of last week to show y'all that, we here, we getting the job done. We went 3-0 last week, alright? Our picks last week, we took Philly over the Cowboys, we took Jacksonville over Carolina, and we took Denver to beat the Tennessee Titans. 3-0, job done, alright? Here we go. So this week's a little tough, but there's some teams that I do like. The spread's a little nice for some teams that I do like. That doesn't mean you take the favorite team, though. You can tease it, go the other way, okay, if you know what I mean. All right? So we got Washington Commanders playing the Green Bay Packers in Green Bay. Green Bay is favored by 3.5. I'm taking Green Bay. You see how I'm rolling. You see how I'm rocked out. Quick fact for y'all. Washington Commanders did beat the Giants, but the Giants ain't that good. Green Bay beat Detroit. And Detroit is a playoff team, divisional matchup, and they beat Detroit pretty good. Washington, they beat the Giants, but it wasn't like, they spanked the Giants. They just, I watched the full game. I know the vibes, okay? I'm telling you right now, I believe Green Bay Packers are a better team than the Washington Commanders, okay? So I'm taking Green Bay. See what I mean? I ain't come here to cap with y'all. I'm no cap, baby. I don't cap. Quick cap with y'all. That's it. All right, I'm rolling with Green Bay. Green Bay, my first pick for the Thursday nighter, okay? The rest of the games for Sunday that I like Buffalo versus the Jets. Buffalo has won 3 in a row, and Buffalo showed me, like, Josh Allen, MVP Josh. So I'm rolling with MVP Josh, all right? Then we got Chicago playing Detroit. Ben Johnson, Chicago's coach, used to be the old offensive coordinator for the Detroit Lions. He going back to Detroit. And I think Detroit going to have a little something for him, you know what I mean? Because Chicago, they lost to Minnesota. It's a close game, but, they ain't played a full game, you know what I mean? And they let J.J. McCarthy, a rookie, Ben Simmons kind of rookie, get the W, okay? So I like Detroit at home, too. Then we got the Rams, the L.A. Rams playing the Tennessee Titans. You got Cam Ward, the rookie, at home, first home game, going up against the L.A. Rams, man. This is Stafford, Sean McVay. One of my favorite coaches in the league. I love Super Sean. Then they got Devontae Adams on there, Puka Nacua, like that, Jared Verse. I really like the Rams this year. Rams always been I got a lot of teams, but Rams is one of my teams, you know what I mean? I'm a Giants ride or die, but I got a couple teams, you know what I mean? I'm an LA kid, but I'm an LA guy, all right, so next we got the Giants. So I like the Rams. Sorry, I do like the Rams a lot. Next we got the Giants. My Giants ain't it right now. Going into Dallas, Jerry Jones, Jerry World. And we lost 9 in a row to Dallas. We can't beat Dallas. I don't know. We ain't won since 2021. All right? 2021, I think Chief Keef was hot or something. Someone was hot back in 2021. It was like Future vibes. And, you know what I mean? Future's still the man. I love Future. But I'm telling you, Dallas own us right now. We don't got no property. Dallas got all the property in New York. We can't beat Dallas. So I like Dallas too. I'm keeping it a beam with you. I like Dallas to beat the Giants because Giants ain't showing me nothing right now. Next up, I like Arizona to beat Carolina. Kyle Murray, Arizona Cardinals, they usually start off pretty good and then they kind of fall off, and But I like Arizona, Kyle Murray to beat Bryce Young. I think that they're favored by 6.5. I like that game. My sleeper pick for the week, I like Denver. I like Denver over the Colts. I'm not believing in Daniel. Daniel Jones got to win 5 games in a row, maybe 3-4 for me to believe in Daniel Jones because he used to be my guy. He took us to the playoffs when he was with us, I think once or twice. But other than that, Daniel Jones wasn't that guy. So he is the Colts quarterback. Denver got the defense. They got Bo Nix. They got Sutton. I like Denver as a sleeper pick to go in Indiana and beat the brakes off of the Colts, all right? They beat Miami, the Colts, last week. Miami ain't nothing that nice, all right? And then the Sunday nighter, we got Atlanta Falcons versus Minnesota Vikings, all right? We got Michael Penix versus JJ. I got the Moxie McCarthy. I think JJ might do another one, baby. Might get back-to-back primetime W's, all right? So those are the games that I like for Sunday. My picks, I'm going with Green Bay tonight. Yeah, I said tonight. And I'm going with Buffalo. I think Buffalo, my man MVP Josh, it's hard to bet against MVP Josh. We tried that last week. I didn't really do it. I just did some what do you call it? I did some parlays. You know what I mean? But I did think Baltimore was going to win last week. and they lost. Superman Josh put the cape on, went in the booth, came out, got a kiss from the wifey, and he got a W. All right? So that's what I'm rocking with. We rolling with Green Bay Packers, Buffalo Bills. All right? Jordan Love and Josh Allen. Those are my picks. Thank you for tuning in. Quick cap with your boy Kavo. Shout out my boy OBJ, one of my favorite Giants ever, all right? Let's go.